Got it. Um, Salute there. You're welcome to lunch day. We're very have you with us. Been DMs for a long time, and finally we're able to schedule an AME here. And everybody and investors, they're very glad, to have you with us too. So thanks for joining us, and we're glad to have you. So we're gonna start. First of all, you're gonna tell us a brief introduction of how you came into the crypto space, your experience so far in the crypto industry.
All right. Thank you very much for having me here. I am still or Sir No Dev, but you guys can call me still. Um, or actually, you can call me Janus. So, or either Still or Janus. Both of these are my real names. So, I came.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
no, you said we can call you both. No problem. That's good.
Yeah. That's cool. Or Sir No Dev as well. So, uh, my first contact with crypto was many years ago, when Bitcoin was at 250. But I was a small child back then, so I couldn't do anything. I just was amazed by, holy shit, that's something interesting. But I never actually got into it. Maybe my father did, but I don't know. But anyway, many years have passed since. My second real experience with crypto was with the bull run before 2021. So 2017, 16, I don't remember exactly when it was. It was back then that when Bitcoin was at 10K, somewhere there. So I played around with different tokens back there, but I didn't do anything, was just getting my feet wet. After that, my third contact was in 2021 when I actually started getting more into trading and investing with the whole GameStop saga, with Roaring Kitty, with the fucking icon himself, Keith Gale. And after that, I got really into trading. Before that, I tried my hand on Forex for about a year and a half, but it wasn't very successful. But if you guys remember, I was there when oil was at zero, and that was pretty fun. So after 2021, I became an ape, GameStop, fucking let's go, guys, if any of you guys are here. And I started getting better at trading, different kinds of trading, scalping, long term, short term, whatever. And I would just play the charts for fun. And at some point, I reached the point where I can now make like $1,000 in an hour if I have the sufficient capital. But it's mostly fun for me, and I never wanted to make my wealth with this because there's so much more stuff to do, in life. So I decided to make my own business. Then I got another business. Then I. This is not. Well, I like this capitalist game, but mostly what I like is doing art. So everything I'm doing is just so I'm financially capable to do whatever the fuck I want in regards to art. So, yeah. And after that, like a week and a half ago, I came across Fartpepe from from Ash, this lovely guy. And ever since then, I've gradually devoted more and more of my time trying to grow this because I really believe in it, and I have really, and I think it aligns perfectly with my vision for the future of, for me, for Greece, and for the whole human race. So that's pretty much it. And I'm sorry if I'm rambling on. Feel free to cut me off whenever you want.
You already have a very rich background in the crypto industry. And if you had bought, back then when you were still a child, if you had bought Bitcoin, probably
Yeah, I
you
know.
would
But
have been,
yeah,
maybe you would have been with Satoshi.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But you know how life is, whatever, you can't have any regrets. Opportunities always show themselves, you know, you just have to keep your eyes open.
exactly. So, my next question is now after you came across, fact projects, and you became part of the team.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What was the mission of the project? Can you basically tell us about, Fartpepe, everything about the project, and what is also, happening now currently, for the clarification of those that are in attendance at this evening.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So, I'm trying to make a very long story short. Um, so Dan, the British guy, found this uh, project, this token himself, after he was looking around the wallet who he thinks is connected to Ryoshi. And I don't know whether that's true or not, or whether this is like he told, because he is a liar. But yeah, he came across it. He told Ash. Ash told me. I knew Ash from a previous project named Kekius, you know, the whole thing that happened about a month ago with Elon Musk changing his profile picture and stuff. I made a real good X on that. I had bought like a day before because I was also snooping around some addresses and I saw one address that was holding that. So I bought it and I made like 50x on that. And after that, after it fell down, uh, a little bit before Elon Musk changed his picture again, me and Ash tried to make something of it and build a community, mainly Ash. But I told him that it's a kind of a lost cause because, you know, it was at about 100K market cap and there were 8,000 holders. So it was kind of a dead project, but he didn't believe me. Still tried to do something, which ended up hurting a lot of people in the process, you know. But that's on his head, it's not on mine. I told everyone. Um, so after that, he tried to launch another project, I think. And after that, a couple of weeks passed, and he contacted me again, telling me about Fartpepe, and we hopped on a VC with him and Ash to get to know them. To get to know them, we talked for about 3 hours, and I was completely sold because you know the narrative is fucking amazing. It's very strong, and because of the whole story, and because they told me what I wanted to hear. I guess, like they told me about a very great vision, about fighting against the cabal, about changing the financial system. All of these are things that I really want to do, but turns out they were pieces of shit, unfortunately. And yeah, a couple of weeks later, we reached the point. Even after, fuck me, even after I doxed myself to them slightly, not very much. I just told them my real name. Even after I told them my vision, even after I trusted them completely, they turned and fucking stabbed me in the back. And I woke up yesterday seeing that I was kicked from the Telegram. And they basically told me to fuck off, which is not very nice. But still, I had my defenses, you know, so I have all of their real information. I have all their photos. I have photos of Dan and his family. I have their exact locations, their phone numbers, everything. So basically, right now, we are at the point mm, where I don't know what to do, for real, guys. So if any of you guys know what to do, how to proceed with this, I'm open. We have a poll open on our Telegram right now on how to proceed regarding this, because I really do not feel comfortable with them owning like 10% of the supply. My suggestion is that they donate 90% of their supply to the community wallet so that they will not get themselves doxxed, basically. Because you know how the laws of the universe work. For every action, there is a reaction. And if they do not do this, there will be consequences, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I see that you're looking at the web page. The web page was not created by me. The token was not created by me. It was created by a guy with a nickname Rabbi Trust. If you see at the website, you will see that the domain has been bought for 10 years for some fucking reason. I don't know why. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I rambled off a lot again, so I'm sorry. Please continue. Ask me another question. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because when I was thinking about the situation, maybe I can also offer some words of advice. That's also part of the reason why we're having the EME. For me, basically, I don't think those guys are gonna give you that 90%. For me, but I don't really agree to that.
I'm sorry, you're kind of cutting off for me. Are you cutting off for everybody, or is it my problem? Yeah, I'm. You're really cutting off for me. Let me, guys, if you can hear me, okay, can you type in the chat? Is it
Yeah,
just
can
me?
hear.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I can hear. You know, I don't really feel agree like 50% to them.
I'm sorry, man. You're really
You
off very much for me right now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, maybe consider closing the video sharing because that eats a lot of internet. I don't know.
All right. All
Okay,
right.
I can
Let
hear
me
you
do
now
that.
better. Yeah. Okay.
All right, all right. So I was saying that I don't really think those guys are gonna agree to give you 90% because for them now they may feel that they are in control, they have it, and since they have already ghosted you, like they have stopped, communicating with you. I think they feel that they have gotten what they wanted. You understand? That's really what I'm thinking, and because you see now the Telegram trophy
You're
and
cutting off again. I'm just telling you.
percent. Oh, wait, let me
But
try and
anyway,
connect from
I, I,
my.
I think I got your point, and to that I have to say that they really have no other option here, dude. Like the only thing that's under control is the Telegram. For yesterday, we kind of fought for the control of the Gmail account connected to all of the other socials, and because they're fucking amateurs, they couldn't do shit, and they don't have control over anything except for the Telegram right now. So they really have no other options. And Danny came begging to me today, telling me to let them at least control the X. So they really have no other options, So I don't know what they are thinking. They need to grow the fuck up. You guys need to fucking make this perfectly clear to them that they have no other options here. And unless they want to jeopardize their safety and the family of the safety of their families, they need to comply. Okay, because I'm not messing around here. If they do not do this, I'm going to fucking dox them. And I really, really do not want to do that because doxing is a fun for me. I grew up in this culture. I am a gamer, and this is something that's very, 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 very last resort.
Yeah, yeah.
They just
And
need to grow the fuck
so
up.
now,
They are
yeah,
10 years older than me, and they're behaving like fucking children right now. Just because they have their fucking egos. It's fucking dangerous, guys, okay?
yeah, That's really bad. And now, but hope you're still in control of the rest.
I'm sorry.
Hope you're still in control of the X.
So
That's the Twitter.
right now they have control over it, but I should be able to get back control because uh, well, they managed to change the email connected to the X, but I still should be able to take control back because I paid for it with my credit card, and also it was paid. It was connected to the Gmail I have access to, so this should not be an issue. I think.
All right, all right, all right. So the major problem here now, them returning them, sending back the 90% of the supply. I think that's the major issue because if it's Telegram, you can quickly create a Telegram. You understand? Just as we have created.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You understand?
But
So
I still would
what now
appreciate
happen?
having the
Yeah.
Telegram back because everything with Dex Screener in Dex Tools is connected to the that Telegram, you know. So I would still appreciate it if I have access to that.
Okay. So what now happens if they didn't comply? If they don't give you if they don't give you the supply and they don't hand over the Telegram, what are your plans?
Well, as I said, we have a poll open in the community, in the general chat right now. I really do not want to make that decision myself. So, whatever the outcome of that poll is, in by the end of this MAA, I will respect that and I will act accordingly. The two options are I dox 50% of the information I have on them, and the other option is we give them until tomorrow, which I personally voted for. You guys can vote for whatever you want.
Yeah, basically. I'm thinking if they don't agree, my own suggestion is maybe you just say one of them. You
Maybe what?
understand?
I didn't hear you. You cut off again.
Here I was saying like if after every effort have been made for them to like maybe give the supply back and also to hand over the Telegram and they couldn't, the best thing is probably to leave them to sell and maybe start a new project.
No, there is
You
no.
understand?
There,
Because
there is zero chance I'm starting a new project. No, no. I've already invested so much in this. I have given like 3K of my out of my own pocket for this, and also there is no fucking better project for this to happen than this. You know, it's Fartpepe, dude. It's the combination of the two biggest narratives in crypto right now. You know, this is the one. There is no way I'm giving up on this.
yeah, yeah. So, well, that's very fine. That's very fine. So let's say in case they give you back the Telegram and also the supply, what is going to be your plan for the project?
Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, let's talk about that. Okay. So my plan for the project. I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked the previous MAA. Do you want the crazy answer or the realistic and practical one for now?
Come again, brother, with a
Do you
question.
do you want the dreamer version of it, you know, the crazy one, or do you want me to keep it practical and simple and real?
Well, practical, uh, practical.
Yeah, okay, let's keep it practical then. The plan for now then, let's say after all of this is handled, is basically to grow this as organically as possible. Every single person you see on the group so far is a real person, and I want to keep it this way. There will be no bots involved. I don't want to involve any trading bots also, even though all of you, a lot of you guys, everyone can make a lot of money trading the chart because the chart is going to be very nice. Um, the plan basically is to be for this to be as grassroots and as honest and as organic as possible, because in my eyes this is the first meme code project that's going to be in the vision that Murad has stolen. It's going to be one of the top 3, top 4 projects of the crypto space in about 3 to 4 years, I expect. But for now, we are still very small. So I'm going to be doing a lot of different kind of moves, a lot of out of the box moves. One of my main business is I own a marketing agency, a social media marketing agency, so I know my shit in regards to marketing. This is how I made my money. So I can do a lot of different things. I can contact my influencer friends. I can contact my different kind of musicians. I'm extremely well connected with all the music industry here in Greece. So we will be having a lot of fucking organic growth. Because all of these people will do it not for money, but because they trust me and they believe in me. Also, that's kind of early to share. I will share a crazy little plan I have maybe in 1 week in regards to 28th of February. If you guys want to maybe have a little hint of what I have in store as an idea, just just search on Google 28th of February Greece, and you will understand maybe what I have in mind. But I won't share a lot right now.
All right. So let's imagine those guys they hand over the telegram. Um so let's imagine those guys hand over and now you take control. Are you still gonna allow them to be part?
Yeah,
Because basically,
if they if they donate
yeah,
90% of the supply to their wallet, I don't give a shit about them. They can hold 10% left. But they really have to give us 90% of the supply, because if they don't, I don't want them to be around. Now, if they do that and they still want to be a part of the community, of course they're welcome. But obviously they're going to be pariahs. I think they have already ruined their name, and everybody's going to hate them. I think also, just for extra context, I think Danny was one of the early whales of Kenduinu. Maybe you've heard of it, and he has already ruined his
yeah,
name there. I think I don't know the story there. Maybe one of you guys are more familiar, but he was a part of that community, and there was something happening. I don't know recently in regards with the CTO they did, and he kind of ruined his name there as well. I think, but I'm not sure.
that's really, really, really bad. You know, that's more like kind of bad reputation. You know, so so
Reputation is everything,
uh,
especially in this space.
exactly. You know, the crypto space is a very small world, so to speak. You know, people that you deal with today, you're still gonna meet them tomorrow. That's what I tell people. You know, just like you now, you're in Fartpepe. Now let's imagine maybe this project eventually didn't work, and maybe you decide, okay, let me build another project. You have enough fund for that, and maybe you start building a new project. Probably in my encounter with you, you know, the first time maybe I didn't treat you well. You already know me. So if I come to you again
Mhm.
and say, oh bro, can we work together? Of course, you may recognize me, you know. even though some change their accounts, change their name and everything, but somehow people still recognize who they are. And that can really affect them, and their business. So it's good to always be good to people because you don't know where you're gonna meet them. So that's it. That's what people understand. That's what people
You
don't.
also have
A
to
lot of guys. Yeah.
uh,
Go ahead.
you also have to keep in mind that obviously, okay, you cannot trust me on this, but I'm actually I am a good person. I genuinely am. I really want to do good, and people that know me in real life know this. Know how I operate. I really am not good just to have something, to take something back. I just am this way. I spent many years thinking that this was my weakness, but it turns out that this is kind of my strength because people actually resonate with this. People understand that I'm not bullshitting them because I'm really an open person. I'm an honest person. I'm a transparent person, and I have proven this in the real world, and maybe it's finally time to prove this in the crypto world as well. I don't want any of you guys to take my word for this. I just want some patience, and I want you to give me some time to prove it myself to you. So
Exactly, exactly.
what
And
you're
now
looking at right now?
yeah, looking
So,
at
to be
Instagram.
honest,
So
yeah, so this Instagram, I think they managed to change the password, but that should not be an issue because it should still be connected to the Gmail, and I can take it back probably. And if I can't, it's nothing because it's like 16 followers, and I already have all of that content. All of that content was made by, it was paid for by Richard, a really cool guy. I assume he's a cool guy. But from my short interaction with him, he- I think he is. So he has personally paid for all of this out of his pocket. Ash and Danny haven't done shit. He paid for all of that content, and he has paid for even more. He has been in contact with artists that worked with Ponke, I think. So he's paying for all of this. He's a very active member, and he has been doing some cool shit. And I also have all of that, all of these memes, all of that stuff. He has sent them to me.
oh, that's really amazing. That's really amazing. It's really sad. I'm not really happy about this. But well, I hope those guys have a change of heart, you know, maybe
Okay.
probably before the end of today, they have a change of heart and return the project, return the telegram, and also return the you know send back the supply to the marketing wallet. But it seems the marketing wallet, the one you screenshotted, and sent in and posted in the Telegram group is multi-sig, right?
No, no, it's not multisig yet because I don't know who to trust. It's just a wallet that I made like today, and I have already sent 50% of my supply over to that. So the only amount of money I have left in Fartpepe right now is $600, and I think I have some like 500, 500 or 600 locked in the liquidity right now. So this is my position right now. It's 600 and about 600 or in something in the liquidity pool, plus the SOL required for the liquidity pool.
All right, all right, all right. Because I was thinking maybe it was multi-sig, because if it was multi-sig, that's another big problem because you're not gonna do anything at all,
No, no, no,
without
it's not. Yeah, it's not. I know, I know.
without. So my advice for you, in case of next time, brother, is any project you are going to participate and also be a major holder, or you're gonna you be a part of the owners of the project, try to make sure to hold
Yeah,
one of the most important part of that project. What do I mean? It's either you should hold the marketing wallet, have access to it, or hold the main social for that project, because in that way, even if the project owners your fellow owners want to do away with you, they can't, because even if they try that, you are in control. Because this always happen. It always happen many times, brother. It
yeah,
always
yeah.
happen many
So
times. And
I've
it's
seen it many times, I know. But
yeah,
in regard
human.
to that, don't even think about that because there is no other project for me except for Fartpepe, and there won't be for the foreseeable future, because I believe because I've been an investor and a trader for many years, and I believe this is the most the best investment anyone can make in general right now. So I have put everything I have on this right now, except for some like Cardano and some meme projects on Cardano. That's it. I have sold all of my stocks. I have sold everything. Fuck them. Fuck that old banking system. The only thing I own is GameStop and some AMC. Nothing else.
Oh, you know, and now I see why you love fast so much. You know, we
And
hope
also,
every
in,
yeah.
because I said GameStop again, in my eyes, if you want me to tell you in a very short sentence what I think this is the GameStop of the crypto space. Okay, I think we have found a very nice glitch in the matrix, just like Keith did all these years ago. And I'm sorry for the bike, and I fully intend to exploit this glitch to change and disrupt the whole financial system. Just like he did, in his words, what's a fucking exit strategy, man? There is no exit strategy for this. This is going to be the project. So, um, and another thing is that, in my opinion, after so many years of short squeezes, short squeeze there, short squeeze there, short squeeze there, it's finally time for the long fart. You know, it's time for the fucking fartening. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Amazing, amazing. So, do you have any thing you think we have not talked about that you want us to talk about maybe before we just
Oh,
take a few
yeah.
questions?
Mhm. And well, when we take the questions, I would really like this to be a discussion if it's possible. Like, I have nothing else planned for today. This is the last thing I'm gonna do. So if you guys want to just chill and talk a little bit like normal human beings, I'm down for that. And also, one last thing is that, yeah, okay, 1 second, the bus is coming. All right, so,
Are you on the roadside?
yeah, I just stepped outside because my friend wants to sleep. It's kind of late. It's 12 o'clock here, so I just am in my car next to the house. So, um, what I want to say is that even though I'm very young, I am 26. Even though I'm very young, I am very well connected with all kinds of different people. This includes from the everyday man, on the street, from homeless people to fucking millionaires, to from doctors and politicians to original Bitcoin whales and that own miners, a lot of miners and validators. So e- even though I'm very young, I have a lot of experience. I have a lot of patience. I think I have some good qualities. I am no leader by any stretch of the imagination. I have no intention of being any leader. I don't have the ego to do that. I think the only thing I am right now is just a guy who really believes in this project, who is going to be kind of leading it for the next month. And after the next month, when we will have our first elections, I will willingly step down if somebody else more capable comes in and takes over the project.
Exactly. That's very good. Perfect. I'm
Nice.
basically the yeah. I know what I've been going on. I'm not happy about it, but I must say I've basically been enjoying our conversation. It's been really
Yeah, me too.
amazing. Yeah, yeah. Even though we're in a very sad state, but we know things are gonna get better.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
things are gonna get
It's
better.
40k market cap. It's nothing. No, it's less than 40k now. It's nothing. It's actually we are fucking blessed that this happened now. Imagine if this happened at 40 million market cap. They would fucking be a serious problem then, you know. So it's perfect that it happened now. It's perfect. I'm not sad at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, one
So,
last thing,
Chloe,
I really want to
yeah,
say
go ahead. Yeah.
thank you to. I want to say, uh, fuck, sorry. I and I'm sorry for cutting you off again, man. My bad. But I really want to say
Yes.
that I'm
Yeah.
extremely fucking grateful and thankful for the amount of support that's coming in, dude. You have no idea what's going on my DMs. I shit you not, I have like more than 50 people reaching out to me, and not just random people, you know, people who are very connected, very well connected to the space, and they're offering their help for nothing, even though I have done nothing to deserve this. And I'm so grateful for this, you know, it's so nice.
That's amazing, dude. You still have to be careful, but that's great. I'm really happy to hear that. You know, seeing people you haven't, you know, coming to you
It's
to.
so humbling, you know, the people that, the, the normies, even though I don't like that word, all think that crypto is just a scam and a shitty place. And right now, I have definite proof, dude, that it's not. The only thing is, I don't know, man. It's amazing. Fuck it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Actually, fucking
Thank you,
restored
brother.
faith
Thank you.
of the humanity, you know? And it actually is proof of the little thing, of the dreams that little still was making when he was a child. Like, I'm a dreamer and I'm a kind of revolutionary, you know, and I was always dreaming of a moment like this, to be honest. And it is actually happening, and I'm actually living it right now, and it's amazing.
Hmm. 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 Amazing. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. So, Clue, Mira, Clue, you have anything to say? You're um, one of the volunteers in the in the chat. You have anything to say, brother? Okay, mass service, mass man. What's going on with you, mass? Okay, man, you're practically allowed to speak, brother. Hey, mass. All right, I'm going out to you. Hey,
His
man,
mic
you wanna speak?
coming in, but I cannot hear him now.
Hello, Gem guys.
Hey,
Hey, man.
Gem, sir. It has been an impressive AMA. Thank you, mate, for giving me the opportunity to speak. And hey, mate, Gem, how you doing, bro?
I'm
Hello.
sorry I can catch that.
Sorry, are you
Say
hearing me?
again for me.
Are you hearing me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, yeah, I just want to tell you kudos. I've been on your project community, seeing how things have been going, and I've seen all you voiced out here in the AMA. It hasn't been really easy for you. But I want to know if this the reason why there is no motion on the website? Because on the website is barely the contact address, the link to your Telegram and your X account. Is this the reason why there is not much information on your website?
Yeah, so uh, I have no idea what's going on the website. I've only been to the website. The first time I've also the website was today, I think, just to send some links to some people. So I have no idea what's going on with the website. The only thing I know is that the developer made it and that he has bought the domain for 10 years. That's the only thing I know. But she keeps updating it at some points also. So that's very interesting as well.
Oh, that's cool. I believe in the coming days, you yourself will have to maybe do something about it, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I want to make a really cool website and I want to have the people that can make this website into reality. But I don't want it to just be a simple website, you know. What I really want for the website to be like is for it to have a Web3 component, you know. So you can connect your Web3 wallet, whatever that may be. And I want it to work like similar to Reddit and have some threads there, make different subgroups and stuff like that for different interests, you know, photography, art, music, whatever. But this can take some time, so I think we are okay with the website for now. But maybe in a month, in 2 months, we will have a new website up and running that will be built from the scratch. Yeah.
Wow, that's good. That's like adding utility to it, adding utility to this meme project.
Yeah, well, there are so many different utilities we can do. Like, the possibilities are endless. You just have to have some imagination, which I have in loads because I'm an artist. And you just have to have the right people and the funds, which I am starting to get gradually. Some people have already offered to build such a website, so um, yeah, it will be fucking cool. Yeah. And it's so fun. So fun.
Okay, that's good. That's great, bro. That's great. Sorry, but now as an investor or somebody that wants to bid with you or somebody that wants to invest into the coin already, what is the assurance? But considering the back and forth you've been fighting with your community, your former friends, your former team members, what's the assurance now that I'm not going to get robbed? You are not going to abandon this project one day and maybe just abandon it as the other guys abandon it? What's the assurance
Mhm.
they're not going to leave
Yeah,
us?
that's a really good question. So obviously, whatever I say now doesn't really matter because it's just words. So what I'm thinking is gradually, as we grow, that I'm going to be gradually redistributing part of my wallet to new holders and to people that inside the community that deserve it. So, for example, once we reach 500K, I will reduce my position by 5% or something and spread it among the community. I will do so again at 2 million, or at 5 million, 10 million, 50 million, 100 million, you know. Gradually, I will be doing some redistributions. So this is one thing. But you cannot trust this, so we just have to get there and see. After that, I want to say that I have already shared this project with, with my family and with my friends, and a lot of them are already invested in this, and all of them know me by name. So the kind of person I am, there is zero possibility of me ragging because, dude, come on, I've been ragged so many times, and uh, I would fucking prefer to fucking kill myself before doing that. Jesus Christ. But once again, I realize these are just words, so you just have to be patient and give me some time to prove myself. That's the thing, basically. But also, one thing I want to say is do not buy right now. This is extremely important. Please do not buy right now. Let's see what the situation with Ash and Danny is, how it will be resolved, because I have really no intentions of getting them rich. I don't want these pieces of shit to get rich out of my effort and out of the community's effort. So, actually, if they want, okay, I'm offering another way. They can feel free to sell all of their position. If they sell all of their position, we are fine, and they will never hear from me again. So they can either sell all of their position, or they can donate 90% of the supply to the community wallet, so they can fucking save some face. And I don't know if it's still possible, but either ways, they will be fine by me. And I'm sorry for going on this tangent. I just thought about this. Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I like is this redistribution approach. I think that would be cool. Yeah, I think that would be cool. And second reason why I can believe in what you are saying is because Victory Core is a great child on this space. I know he wouldn't bring a bad project on this space. But to believe you, hope you said we shouldn't buy currently now. When do you think it will be healthy for us to buy into this project?
Well, I will obviously keep everybody updated in the main chat, but as soon as this situation is resolved, we should be okay to do whatever you guys want. You can throw whatever amount you want, but I would appreciate it if you didn't buy a lot, because we're still at such an early stage, and it will be very bad if we have huge whales. So please, no more than $200 and $300 for right now, okay? If you guys consider to invest, but I will let you know when.
Okay. So well, that's good. That shows you have the interest of the investors at hand. You really care about our funds. So all I have to tell you is just that please do well to let us know when it is time to invest. Though I'll be in the community, but I would also love to know maybe Victory Call should make a post about it when it is healthy for us to invest into the market. That way we can be able to benefit from what you are building. So thank you very much, bro.
No, thank you very much for the excellent questions, man. Thank you. Are we alone? Sure. um, does anybody else have permission to talk? If anybody wants to talk, just comment up.
I am muted. I am muted, Brian. I am muted, Avira. You know, maybe they want to say something. Yeah.
Hello, am I audible to speak? Hello, can
Yeah,
you guys hear me?
yeah, can I hear you? So
Okay,
Dev, so no Dev, can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear you.
oh, all right. This is really a very great project, and I really like the setup of the website, number one, and also the future purpose of bringing this project into the space. So my question is, I just want to know what are the upcoming updates and developments, and what are the revenue system, like a revenue model that can bring in ecosystems, that can bring it into your ecosystems. Do you get the question?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, can I answer this in a funny way? Can I just say that this is a meme project? It's not that serious, and I have no plans whatsoever. Nah,
Yeah.
I obviously have a lot of plans, man. I have a lot of things in store. I have a huge imagination. I have the capability to bring this imagination into reality. So I don't want to share that much right now, but I'm always fucking open to suggestions because I am nobody. I am no leader. I'm not the leader of any project. I'm just this guy that is talking right now. So if you have any ideas, if you have any fucking ideas, no matter how crazy they are, feel free to share them to me and we can talk about it. And actually, you don't even have to share them to me. Just start working on them. You know, there is no structure here. This is completely decentralized. This is completely uh, in an anarchic principle. So you can do whatever you want, and I will do a lot of things from my part. I can do. I have a lot.
I'd rather you is
Your you guys okay?
go back to uh, uh,
My uh, okay.
I hear me, bro. So no that.
I'm audible, bro. I'm back.
Oh, okay, bro. I think my internet got fucked. I think I can hear you now.
Okay, am I audible
Hey,
now?
Brian.
No better?
Brian, done with your question?
Yeah, I'm done with my question. Thanks for this great opportunity. Just trying to round it up.
Yeah,
All right.
I apologize for that.
All right.
I don't know what happened.
Okay, so
Yeah.
can you hear me? I hope I'm audible. So let me just round it up. I really like your direct talks about this project. You understand, and that's really great. So I'm gonna see you in DMs. Have a great day, guys. Thank you for this great opportunity.
Thank you for the great question, then. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. So, are you open to asking questions?
Yeah, I'm here to talk for as long as you guys want, and it doesn't have to just be a one question. You can speak about whatever. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Vera. You open? Okay. Probably his network is bad. I got a question from the test,
Mhm.
I got a question from the test from a dude, legendary OG said that his advice to you is that if the rest of the project, your co refuse, one, to return the supply or to send the supply, two, don't give you back the telegram, that you should sell that your remaining $600 and take it as it is. That's just what legendary OG suggests. What do you think about that?
So I'm not sure I understood. After I got the telegram, what?
All right, like legendary OG is saying that if they refuse to hand over the telegram and also to send back the supply, that the one you holding, which you mentioned, which is around $600, also that you should sell it and take it, and probably take it as your loss.
To sell my supply?
To sell? Yeah, that's the question he asked me. Maybe, don't know, remember that.
How does that help, though?
Probably it's feeling that maybe if they refuse, you have no other option than to do that.
I have no other option than to sell my supply or to dox them.
Well, that's his question. I hope he can come to VC, to ask that question. Maybe
Yeah,
he could
or he
ask
can
some
just DM
additional.
me as well. It's fine.
Yeah, perfect. So, Avira, go ahead, man. Avira.
Thank you very much, Elimination. It's been really, really wonderful. Hi, Sad Nodaf. I kind of forgot the name. James, right?
Hello. Yeah, how you doing? Nice to
Yeah,
hear you.
I'm good. Yeah, I was actually, unfortunately, I kind of like missed the whole session. I actually joined on the onset, but then I had a call from my wife, so I had to like drop out, and we've been on call since. She actually went to visit her parents, and so I couldn't. I had to like talk on, so you know how it is. So basically, I was just going through the web page earlier, your socials earlier, and I see how much progress that you guys were able to do before the whole situation kind of like came in and swoop everybody off their feet, and I actually saw I actually heard when you were kind of like advising for individuals not to buy in now, based on the fact that you're still trying to set things off in order for people not to buy in and then have the money like kind of like taken off or stuff like that. But one question I have in mind was.
Oh shit, my internet cut off again.
Yeah,
Give me 1 minute to go closer to the Wi-Fi. Okay, one minute.
it's okay.
Mr. Pilot, are you here?
I am here. Welcome back on board.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So I was actually based off on the smart contract. So I wanted to know if the smart contract was written by you guys, or you kind of like paid a third party um, um, to actually kind of like write up the smart contract for Fartpepe.
Yeah, no, so Fartpepe is a fun project, so there is no contract writing by anyone.
Okay. Um, So, okay, just a quick suggestion. I know that you're still in the building phase after what kind of like happened, which will I say, okay, let's just say I do not know what really kind of happened. Maybe you might have talked about it during the session, which I totally missed. I'll just go back and listen to the recording. But I know that there are a lot of things that might have happened between you and the rest of the other team, and I actually saw earlier in the day when you were typing in the group about them giving you reaching out to them, and they had to block you and stuff like that. I know it's a lot. Now, my point is, where there is no smart contract, you actually have to build one to help kind of like secure trust for individuals who are going to be coming in. I also saw that you also picked up the first step of telling people not to invest yet until once everything is set up, which is a very interesting and very good move. But there's still a lot of major things you still have to put in place to kind of like secure people's trust, because in times like this, everybody's going to have all eyes on you, and everybody's going to be like, okay, what's your next move? What are you going to do next? Are you going to be like the rest of the team and just take our money and just poof off? Okay, you claim to be the good guy here. What shows that you are the good guy? What have you done to prove that you're the good guy? That's the whole situation you're going to be finding yourself in a couple of days, in a couple of weeks. So it takes someone who is really, really patient, because to be honest, you are going to lose a lot of money, because you will need a lot of money to set up a lot of other things to sure that everything is legit, make sure that the community actually are flowing with you with what you're going to be doing. It shows them that you're transparent. I love the fact that you've been able to you were already taking up steps. I see you're already setting up the community page already. At least at the beginning, we're about 12 members, but currently I think we're about 63 members or so, which is progress. And we hope that before the end of the week, we should be over 500 members. That's the goal. And little by little, we grow up to 1,000 and then 20,000 members in the group, in the channel. That's the whole goal. But basically, I really love the effort you're already putting in, and like I made mention of it before. You guys you basically are actually doing really well, and well done to you.
Yeah. Well, I thank you, man. I'm humbled. I hope I deserve this kind of words. And like you said, the only thing I need from you guys is patience right now. I have patience a lot. I have a lot of patience. I have really cultivated this throughout the years. I wasn't this way before. But now time is my ally, and I just want to take my time with this so it can happen properly, you know? So, I completely agree with what you're saying. I have a lot of things to prove, even though I don't want to, because uh, I'm not selling anything, you know? I don't have anything to sell to you guys. This is just a project I believe in. And in regards to funding, I will completely open my cards here. I'm waiting until Friday so that my funds are released from the fucking insurance company, and I will have 20K for this whole thing. So I can use that 20K, I think, smartly to grow this project sufficiently for starters. And then I'm also hoping that a lot of you guys will step in and donate whatever sum you can, because this is my last 20K I have. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that I won't have more because I have a lot of work. I have a lot of jobs to do. I'm actually here in Athens to shoot some videos for some really well-known rappers and trappers with millions of views. So I will be getting a lot of more money throughout the next weeks and months. But for now, this is my last 20K, and obviously I will be using all of this. I'm willing to use all of this for the project, but I would prefer not to use more than 10K for now, to be honest.
You can pray to the Lord. You can pray to the Lord, and you can double the money from 20K to a million, and then you pay us and pay me especially because
Of
you
course.
still owe me a million.
Of course,
You
of
see,
course. Now that's the plan, and that's why I'm willing to use all of that money. I'm not done with my money. I think this is the best investment that's available to me right now, personally. So I'm willing to use everything because the goal is by the summer to have at least a million, and by the end of the year, multiple millions, and by the next 3 years, much more. So, yeah.
that's wonderful. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming in today.
I
Thank you, Lavi.
appreciate you as well. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for everything. And also, I want to say that uh, I really don't give a shit about money. To be honest, I have lived for many months with zero money. I know that there is no need for money to have a good life. Like I was working 3 months in a mountain in the snow in Bulgaria with zero money, and I had the time of my life. So I really don't care about money. I will get a lot of money because of that. Because the moment I decided I do not care about money, money just started coming to me. And the main thing I care about is fucking uplifting all the artists I have around me, all the people that deserve this, and they are working for shitty fucking 9 to 5 jobs for $800 and $900, even though you have no idea how amazing artists they are. Like, I'm surrounded by so much beauty and so many beautiful people, and they are having their life and energy drained with these shitty 9 to 5 jobs. So my main goal with this is to help them get out of this. And I know this kind of sounds crazy and I like dreamlike and idyllic, but I think no, I don't think. I know that I have the capability to do it. I know that I have the universe and the God on my side, whichever God that may be, Allah, Buddha, or Jesus, or whatever. I know because the universe has proven this to me, and I have worked really hard for this throughout these years. And finally, all of my efforts are starting to pay off. So I have no fear in me. For real, I have no fear in me. And I'm so full of love and so much love, so much love from all the people around me. So everything is perfect, and I'm having so much fun doing this, and I can do this for hours and hours and hours, and it doesn't scare me and it doesn't get me tired because my brain is wired this way. I love to have problems. I love to solve them. I'm a gamer. I grew up learning systems and learning how to beat them. Basically, this is a game for me. I have been studying this system, this game for many years, and finally, I found a glitch. And as every fucking gamer knows, once we find the glitch, we want to play with it and we exploit it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm having fun and I'm exploiting this glitch.
Yeah.
So anybody else want to pop in?
Okay, Vero, you done speaking, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. Javier the pilot. you're gonna drive Ami to go meet Sanodev in Athens. He's a pilot man. He's been flying for decades.
Oh, he's
Uh,
got a ticket to fly. I want to learn to fly so much, you know.
yeah, maybe you can learn from him. He's an experienced good man. Yeah.
No, that's so. What really happened was, so basically, when I was done with high school, yeah, I actually wanted to become a F-22 Raptor pilot. Because I always loved jet fighters and MIGs. So I wanted to become a pilot, but then my high school principals and teachers actually didn't let me know that I was supposed to like have a few of science subjects as part of my courses while I was in high school. And so when I was done with high school and I was about to apply for aviation schools, I needed physics, geography, and I never did those subjects while I was in high school. And then that was how that dream kind of like went off. Although I'm still applying, I think I already did about two grants of two applications to British Airways and FOB. So I already did about two applications already to them, I should be expecting their email by March or April, and then I see where I stand on that. But I've always wanted to become a pilot for an F-22 Raptor, but I know that for me to fly an F-22 Raptor, I have to join the military, which I couldn't because of religion and some other things. But then I also felt like, okay, I could still be a pilot and fly publicly, like fly transported planes and Boeings and F 737s. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's how the name kind of like came about. So a lot of persons know me on the space and they see me and they're like, "Oh, Aviator, what's up?" And no one kind of like understands where the name kind of like comes in from. Just a few persons, like Laminations, and a few others who kind of like know me in the space, that know where the origin of the name kind of like came from. But basically, that's just the basics.
So nice, man. You have obviously flight a Cessna, I guess, right?
Yeah. Right now, what I do is fly projects like Fartpepe and any other project to the moon. I will not do that. We'll fly them to the moon and beyond.
Yeah. Well, my dream is to fly maybe at when I'm 50 or 60, fly in space, dude. Imagine that. Maybe on Mars.
That's nice. A really, really big dream you have there, my man.
Yeah, but it's definitely possible, you know. If we manage to save humanity from the World War III, there is no reason we will not be exploring the stars in 50 years, you know?
A couple of countries are already doing it. Um, if you look at the US, for example, a couple of times SpaceX has been transporting a couple of
Yeah.
persons to Mars and the likes. A couple of other countries, I think Russia and Japan are actually working on a space shuttle and a space
Yeah,
station already.
yeah.
It's feasible for now, so it's something we could be able to do and walk around.
But to be honest, I want to fly on a Greek fucking spaceship, dude. I see no reason why Greece should be behind on this. Uh, I want to fucking liberate our country from this fucking oppressive scum that own us and that have enslaved us ever since 2008. You know, my generation has been born in debt, dude. We have been born in debt. We have done nothing wrong, and we are paying for the sins of our fathers and for the bankers on Wall Street who fucked up the world in 2008. So, okay, one little extra thingy is that I think Fartpepe is one of the ways that Greece can finally get out of debt, you know? But this is kind of crazy for now. I'm not sharing anything more.
it's one of those things, and it's just unfortunate the kind of world we kind of like find ourselves. A lot of shits get turned around, get thrown in our faces, and we have no fucking choice to just kind of like say no. We have no choice than to do as they say. And yeah, if you believe that Fartpepe can be the liberation for Greece and for any other European countries out there, I kind of like believe so. Well, it's just that it's gonna take a whole lot of just being a meme coin to do that. It's gonna take a whole bunch of
course,
things.
and it's gonna take a lot of years, and it's gonna take a lot of effort. But I have my connections with. I also have connections with politicians, and so, and not only just politicians, but grassroots organizers of movements. Once again, I say 28th of February, like 3 weeks from now. Just keep this mind on date. Keep this date on your mind. 28th of February. We're gonna do some crazy shit here in Athens. Crazy shit. And Fartpepe will be at the center of it.
That would be really, really amazing.
You will see, it's crazy what I'm planning, dude. It's fucking crazy.
I'll be looking forward to it, my man.
Yeah, me too, me too.
Have a wonderful day. I'm signing
Have
out.
an amazing day, man. Thank you very much for coming.
Yes or no there. Thanks, CC Jiros. Maybe you can go to the community and ask some question because we've taken enough time and it's been an awesome. This is the most interactive AMA I've ever had. It's just
Really?
yeah.
So
So
fucking fun.
Sanu there before we end the AMA, will you have any final word to tell the investors listening to you right now?
You're putting so much pressure on me right now, huh? Okay, let me think of something. Let me think of something cool. Okay, let me get into the mood of a inspirational leader. I will make a deep voice and I will say this.
Yeah, that would be
Hmm.
perfect.
Okay, so what I'm gonna say is this, man. Some of us will always see, okay? Some of us will always remember. Some of us will always resist. No matter what they do, no matter how much they try to erase, distort, and suppress the information and the freedom of the people, when the dust settles, when the echoes of their fucking lies fade into the void, when their fucking weight of their corrupt fucking systems collapses under its own fucking rot, we will still be here, we will still be watching, and we do not forgive, we do not forget, and we are here. That's what I want to say.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. So I'm gonna stop